These hunters were all killed by African buffaloes. These animals are unpredictable and can be dangerous when cornered or provoked. African buffaloes are considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. In many African countries, controlled and regulated buffalo hunting is legal. Hunters usually use high-caliber rifles which are able to kill a buffalo with one shot. A hunter is killed by a wounded buffalo. But on one occasion this did not work and the hunter was killed by the wounded buffalo. 64-year-old Mario Najar was hunting in Costa Uruguay Sur, Argentina. He was the president of Mexico's hunting federation. The buffalo was shot with a .458 Winchester Magnum. This should have killed it, but instead the animal was only wounded. It knew where the shot came from and charged at the hunter. A guide who was with Najar at the time fired more shots at the running buffalo. But it managed to gore the hunter several times. The buffalo only died after being shot 5 times. Mr. Najar died of his injuries before he could get to the hospital. He was married with 2 children and worked as a lawyer. Herds of buffalo are often led by a dominant female. They are very social animals and form close-knit friendships amongst each other. They are very protective of each other within their own herd. They know the danger of human hunters from experience. They defend themselves against these hunting parties as best they can. Buffalo kills a man who shot him at a farm. In June 2022, a 50-year-old man was at Oxford Farm Steenbokpen in Limpopo. Benjamin de Bruyn was with the owner and another man. For some reason he started shooting at the buffalo. This enraged the animal and it charged at him. He was killed instantly. The owner jumped up a tree but was injured. He was able to recover in hospital. The other man managed to escape unhurt. A hunter in Zimbabwe is killed by a wounded buffalo. Owain Lewis, 67, was working as a professional hunter on a private game reserve in Zimbabwe in 2012. 3 days earlier he had led a hunting party of American tourists. They had not killed the buffalo, and had only managed to wound it. Mr. Lewis, originally from Britain, was an experienced hunter. He and another man spent 3 days tracking the wounded buffalo. They wanted to put the animal out of its misery. But as he approached the undergrowth, the buffalo charged and tossed him in the air. He was killed instantly as his neck was broken. This hunter got careless and is killed by an African buffalo. Claude Clanhens, 54, was a big game hunter and was in charge of a group of buffalo hunters. It was 2018 and they were on an expedition along the banks of the Levubu River in Limpopo, South Africa. This hunting party were successful in killing a buffalo. But they were so excited about the kill that they became careless. They forgot how protective these animals were of members of their herd. They had just witnessed one of their own family being killed. They were getting ready to load the body onto the truck. Everyone was excited about the kill, and they let their guard down. Without warning, another buffalo from the same herd charged at the group. Mr. Clanhens was struck by the animal's horn in his leg, and it pierced his femoral artery. He bled to death before help could get to him. Mr. Clanhens became a tour guide in 1987 in Kruger National Park. He was a police officer before creating his own business, Gawela Safaris, and becoming a professional hunter. He also ran fishing and photography tours in the area and the adjoining game reserve. Adult buffaloes can weigh between 1,500 and 2,200 kilograms, 3,300 to 4,850 pounds. Buffaloes engage in wallowing, where they roll in mud or dust. They do this because it helps them cool down, reduces insect bites, and remove parasites. They can be around 5 to 6 feet, 1.4 to 1.7 meters, tall at the shoulder. There are 4 recognized subspecies of African buffaloes: the Cape buffalo, Sudan buffalo, Nile buffalo, and forest buffalo. African buffaloes, when agitated or feeling threatened, can be highly protective and may charge unexpectedly. Apart from human hunters, African buffaloes have other predators. Lions, crocodiles, and hyenas are capable of hunting and bringing down these animals. Buffaloes can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour, when threatened, making them difficult to outrun. So they will usually pick a younger buffalo, or those that show signs of weakness due to illness or injury. When buffaloes sense danger, they can be seen surrounding their calves with a protective circle. This is usually successful, but not always. Lions and hyenas hunt in packs and are able to confuse the herd and bring down their prey. Buffalo are responsible for more human deaths in Africa than any other large animal. The African buffalo are believed to kill up to 200 people every year. For more facts about animals, click on the subscribe button.